Creating garments isn't only about sewing seams. Seam allowances could require additional work done, such as grading. This video will go over what grading a seam means and how to do it. To grade a seam allowance means to trim the raw edges of a sewn seam allowance. The edges are tiered at different lengths, appearing layered. Why is this done? It helps cut down on bulk for a flatter appearance on the right side of the garment. When is it done? It's usually done for seam allowances that will be enclosed and pressed to one side instead of pressed open. It's commonly done for waistbands, collars, and cuffs. It may also be done for garments using thick fabric or a lot of layers like coats. First, you need to sew the seam and know which direction the instructions want you to press the seam allowances. In this example, I'm going to press it upwards. Next, we'll trim each layer of the seam allowance into different lengths. But in order to make it look as nice as possible on the garment's right side, the layer on the bottom should be the longest, so when finished, all layers will be seen. You can trim with scissors, and I'll do my first top layer. This isn't an exact measurement, as some people trim to 1/8 or 1/4 inch. I'll do 1/4 inch, and I'm just guesstimating as I cut. Next layer, I'll do about 1/8 larger than the first one, and so on until all layers are trimmed at ascending lengths. Or if you're doing this for a straight edge, pull out each seam allowance separately and use a rotary cutter and ruler to trim at different lengths. But again, make sure you're following the rule that the longest layer will be the one on the bottom. If you need to grade seam allowances on a curve and also cut notches, use scissors to cut. You also want to grade first and then cut notches through all layers after. Grading seam allowances is an important step to get professional results. Make sure you take the time to do it right. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please subscribe and click the bell icon to get notified of our new releases. Also check out ProfessorPincushion.com to view our complete library with well over 450 sewing tutorials. If you would like to directly support us, you can join our YouTube membership and earn some exclusive perks. Thanks for watching.